The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Back into the middle. Shot, surely! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Liverpool are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Lovely bit of skill. Crosses it in, climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, now here's an interesting match. He's having a go! Oh, it's come off the upright. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Threads one in, and he plays one through. He's got away. Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Platini is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Schneider. Schneider. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? And this is Hullet. He's through, it's one shot at goal! That's another chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, nicely intercepted. And he's forced to go back. Looks across and plays it in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played in by Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hullet. Pedri. Oh, just skips to Pedri! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And they win it back again. Now it's Pedri. That looks a cracking ball. Real chance! And again! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. Pedri. He has a look up. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Le Havre are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Passes short and sharp. And Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Good read, needed to be. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't.
He's got tall. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Attention, s'il vous plaît. Les personnes chargées de la sécurité sont priées de se présenter au PC Sécurité.
And the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. And Robertson. He gets big! And somehow he kept it out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri. Now it's Hullet. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Played into space out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Defending of the desperate variety. Le Havre are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. Robertson looking to hit the byline here. Cannavaro clears. Robertson gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through. Looking to go deep. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Paulette. He's one-on-one! Takes a shot! They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Le Havre are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Schneider! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Le Havre are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's being urged to shoot. Plays it in. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Decent chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get on the end of this? Swings in a... Oh, what a climb! White with the clearance. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? Dembele's cross. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dembele shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run. In he goes again! And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played into the box. A mighty effort! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. was somewhat off target. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's good vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. Some resolute defending there. Kokchu. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, such a clever touch.
Le Havre have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Drogba. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And that is that. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a...
He's had a shot! Decent hit and on target. Ambitious ball here. And this is Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. Delivered in. Maldini tries to clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He might be in here. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Big chance! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's got tall! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Thuram getting this one clear. And this is Dembele. Taken back almost at once. And it's Bellingham. And this is Dembele. Dembele! A real chance and a real let-off.
Dembele really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He has found a way through. Yaya Toure! Just off target. Busquets is the team's great visionary. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, good spread. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And a chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
A case now of complete control.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos. And he's been shifted off it. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he was quick to react. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe serves up a cross. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, played right into his path. He's in a good position here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Now it's Drogba, and it's Yaya Toure. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he's gone looking for safety. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Is Number 7.
So is this the start of a comeback? And this is Luis Suarez.
2 added minutes has been
Yaya
indicated.
Toure. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field, number 16, Busquets.
So
Coming
off
on
we
the
go
field
once more.
is number 2.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Out towards the flank. And he lines up a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves
Here
set.
comes another. It's a mighty effort. It's bounced back off the post. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. He is through here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Yaya Toure.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. Dembele receives it in a wide position. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Yaya Toure. Here's a chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Bellingham. Dembele. And he decides to cross it. Played into space. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Distributed tidily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Always onto this. Yaya Toure. And it's Dembele. Bellingham. He's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, it didn't look good for a while. Toure is fouled. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Gerrard. And he cuts out the supply. Xavi Alonso. Played out to the left flank. Dembele. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Messi. Mbappe. And the through ball. Oh, well measured. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Luis Suarez! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17,
Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Ronaldinho.
It's Yaya Toure.
Coming on the field.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 11, number 5, Baggio.
Drogba.
Number 22, Eto'o. Substitution
Yaya
taking
Toure.
place.
And this is Drogba. He's having a go. He should have put that one away.
Drogba really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Bellingham. Great vision. And it's with the keeper. Just 5 minutes left. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Yaya Toure. Looking to go deep.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Thuram. He's through here.
2 added minutes
And this
have
is
been
Drogba.
indicated.
Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Xavi Alonso has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Tries to pass it through. Yamal gets into a good position. Tries to get it clear. And this is Drogba. And that is that. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Makaleli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dembele. There's the header! He has done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Drogba is onto it in a flash. Mbappe. 2 down already, a nightmare start. Robertson. Now, can they get him away? No, no way through. Roberto Baggio. Nicely worked. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. That's a good run he's making there. Alexander-Arnold, crossed into the middle, punched away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's an excellent interception. Oh, it's Dembele. Liverpool are 3 down and sinking. And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dembele picks... It's Dembele! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Can he finish? No, he got that all wrong. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Makaleli is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Dembele. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That is a brilliant interception. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. He's gone for goal. And he should have made it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. And here's Drogba. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's played in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Zico. That has ended up in no man's land. Ibrahimovic! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Played out to the right. Fired deep towards the back post. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Liverpool didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. It's a promising position. Well read, and the danger is averted. Time and again they are repelled. Zico. Great vision. And this is Zico. He's through and all alone! He's had a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Yaya Toure. Gattuso produces the perfect tackle there.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Makaleli is always looking to break lines. Yaya Toure. Haaland. Here's Makaleli. Some really good ball movement. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Haaland. Good ball, good take. And the through ball. He is through here. Haaland. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't see...
Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Lam. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Dembele. Yaya Toure. Mbappe.
Substitution in progress.
Makaleli. Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Gattuso, the man that is tenacity personified. Spread out to the left. That ball looks a good one. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Drogba. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. Makaleli. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Rijkaard. And it's Dembele. Messi. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. He's found some space.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Chance to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. And he's there to make the challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Lahm looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Gattuso wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Two minutes to be added on. And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Money! Well, that was venomous. Now that's well seen too. And it's Marino. Now, can they get him away? And he's opted for the long pass. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dembele. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Drogba is herring after that one. And they're quick to get it back. And that's put paid to a promising move. Great vision. And the shot's on here. Played out to the left flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe, shot a goal! Off the post! Ball's gone out of play. He's going for goal! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Drogba. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Deep cross. He gets big. And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Alexander-Arnold. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. And that is out of play. Ødegaard. Guardiola. Quality ball. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. And here's Dembele. Cross needs to be good. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Looking to play him in. Great ball, and the shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There's the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement? Terrific save by Manuel. No, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's a half-decent try. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dembele. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. It's played through for him. Guardiola. Out of play for a throw. Van Dijk. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now he's having a go against the crossbar. Has another go. That's really well cleared. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Toure showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Yaya Toure, and he's in. Mbappe! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Dembele, and this is Drogba. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! He scores! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Liverpool take the lead. Merino aims beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in plenty of space here. He rises! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool have their third corner. Right card! And now they can spring out of defence. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
In progress.
Bellingham. He's in a good position. Great chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Bellingham, looking for the run. It's a searching pass, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place.
Oh, what has happened here? Engages and forces him off the ball. Robertson. Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Maddison. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. Thinks about the shot. Terrific header! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. That could spell trouble. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the...
And Bonney! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Added time.
Cross flung in. Up he goes! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Oh, what a climb! And he's quick to get it clear again. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Neatly clipped into space. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's intervened well there. And this is Mane. Now this could be a chance. He is through here. Cruyff! Oh, it's hit the post! Spread out to the left. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bergkamp. Messi. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. And here's Cruyff. Haaland. Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. Across it goes. And that's the keeper's ball. Xavi Alonso.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Timber. And it's Xavi Alonso.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Alexander-Arnold picks it up now.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Played back in. Baresi tries to clear. Alexander-Arnold crossed in again. He gets big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Bergkamp is the team's great visionary. Bergkamp. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Nicely spread.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely shaped cross. And that should get the job done. And the ball's come loose here. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Out towards the flank. Good-looking ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Here's and a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Mane. Xavi Alonso. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And this is getting better and it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
to the screen
at this
right
stage.
now for information on our shuttle bus service.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Out to the left it goes. And he's forced to go back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Drogba. Looking for the run.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bellingham. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Xavi Alonso aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Mbappe is herring after that one. Xavi Alonso. Searching pass he's played there. Shot a goal! To retreat here.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Timber has it in a wide position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Timber.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Just about up to the hour now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Haaland. Dembele. Now then, the ball's come loose. Serves up across. Messi. And this is Mane. And this is Bergkamp. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good... He's having a shot! Has a look and plays it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. Haaland, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, they can break here.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Timber. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. And that pass isn't the best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
There's the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field.
Liverpool
11,
with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Rashford. Substitutions taking place.
No, again, there's no way through. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Messi, Timber. And they've got a throw. Arsenal finding their passes. Played back. Xavi Alonso. Bergkamp will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saliba. Drogba. So what can they make of this? Rashford in acres of space out wide. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's found a way through. Little pass back. That's a lovely pass. Goes for a shot! Loose ball in for the pieces.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rashford. No way through. And it's De Bruyne. And he's had it nicked away. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. De Bruyne, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be
Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Today's match day programs are available
The end of the game.
located by
Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both...
Drogba! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Van der Sar punts it upfield. He's done very well to take that back. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a mighty effort! It's hit the crossbar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That was good alertness. It's a searching pass. And that's a good-looking ball. That's a delicate pass. Liverpool are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Yaya Toure aims beyond the defence. He's got away. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Owen, nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. And now the breakaway. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Drogba. He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Yaya Toure. And this is Drogba. Out to the right. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Owen. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Raul, nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Alexander-Arnold, out to the left it goes. Robertson could try cutting inside here. And this is Yaya Toure. Toure finds himself offside. Here's Drogba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That's a cute ball. That's been slipped through. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Overhit and out of play. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Drogba. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Now it's Owen. He can run onto that. Van Dijk. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yaya Toure. And Robertson. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Great vision. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Dembele. He's trying to hit the front line here. And this is Drogba. Drogba! It's hit the upright. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And here's Drogba. Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yaya Toure, looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him, and Owen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pressure coming in from all directions. Nicely shaped ball. Mateus. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Owen, shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Owen, that is great defending, so alert.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in plenty of space here. Yep, it's a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool have their second corner now. He rises! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Knocks it into space. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Owen proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He is through here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Mbappe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Dembele. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold gets into some... He's got two! And the ball's come loose here. Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Threads one in. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good-looking ball. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Bellingham claiming the Man of the Match award.